You didn't get the question?
No.
I'm saying that if you say this is the template, is it my company that should give me this template, or I can just come up with an example as a template?
Okay. Actually, more or less, every test case template is similar to this one. Okay? Majorly, you need to concentrate on your test step data, expected and actual result. Based on that, you review your test case document. So with every company, they'll have proper template like this, or else also you can choose this template. It solves your purpose.
Okay, every organization has the templates, so I just have to use their template.
Yes, yes, exactly. Arjun, it's ready? Yeah, hi Zubair, how are you?
I'm fine. Sorry, I just arrived. I just came home from office.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I can make out. You want a break for 5 minutes?
No, it's okay. It's perfectly fine. No problem.
Okay. Just a second. Give me a minute.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi Zubair. So actually we were discussing on some doubts. Shola had undergone an interview today, so he was asking some doubts. So I was discussing on that. And yeah, I hope you have received yesterday's recording on activity diagrams.
Yesterday, yesterday when I logged in, it was not there. Maybe today he has updated. Today I'll check.
Oh, okay, perfect. So shall we go with use case diagrams today?
Yeah, sure, perfect.
Okay. Yeah, before we carry on, any questions from your end?
Yeah, actually, I couldn't get time to practice this one. Today, hopefully, I'll start practicing my business requirements and all, the PRE, which I'm supposed to make the SRS.
Okay, yeah, sure. I can make out you're really busy all these days.
Yeah, because Sunday, I'm serving my notice period, so I'm not able to concentrate.
You're not supposed to take leaves also, right?
Yeah, I'm not supposed to take leaves, yeah. But someone putting a request to them because I've got my annual leaves for this year, which I can utilize.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, let's see if they accept or not.
Okay. Fine. Now, under UML, this is the second diagram we are discussing. Okay. Yesterday we are done with activity diagram, and today we are discussing on use case diagrams. Okay? It's a simple thing. If you are aware of use case documentation, it will be an easy task for us. So the notations are an actor notation and a use case notation in an Eclipse like this, and then includes and excludes. So includes are all the dependent conditions and excludes are all the independent conditions, okay, which are given in double brackets like this. Okay. That's it. These are the four notations, simple notations for a use case diagram. Let's look into some examples now. So give me any random scenario, Shola.
Let's use ATL.
Okay, and you want to go with ATL. Okay. See, we have discussed on primary and secondary actor in our use case documents, right?
Yeah.
So can you recall the definition of primary and secondary actors? Anyone of you?
The primary actors are the users, and the secondary is the system.
Is it? What about you, Zubair?
Primary actors are the one who initiate the process, and secondary actors. Secondary actors.
Okay, fine. Let me tell you. Primary actors, obviously, these are the actors, I mean the users or the system itself, who will initiate the process, and whereas your secondary actors are maybe a system or a user who will help your primary actors to achieve their goal.
Okay.
Fine?
Perfect, yeah.
Okay.
So look at this scenario, an ATM system where there will be a customer and ATM technician. These two are the primary actors who will initiate the process. So customer can initiate check balances, deposit funds, withdraw cash, transfer funds. And for all these transactions, he needs to get the information from the back end, bank application, right?
Yeah.
If an ATM technician is accessing the system, he will be maintaining the cash, or he'll see the proper flow of the ATM machine, I mean whether it works fine or not. If there are any repairs, he needs to work on that. And again, based on these two initiatives, the technician will get help from the bank application at the back end, right? Got it?
Correct, yeah.
Simple thing. So a customer and ATM technician are primary actors, bank at the back end is a secondary actor, and all these are your use cases, possible use cases. And for each and every use case, you'll be having a proper user and system interaction. Okay. How we do check balances, like user initiate the process, system replies with something, then user clicks on check balances, then the system turns up with something. Okay. So each and every use case will be having a proper user and system interactions. Fine?
Fine, yeah.
Okay, let's go with one more example. Maybe this time, Zubair, I want you to pick some random scenario and tell me.
Let's say a claims process.
Okay, claims process. Let's see whether we have it. Which one to choose?
Actually?
Yeah.
Yeah. On the ATM, why not that insert card and PIN was not a use case?
Even that would be a use case. Okay, fine. Maybe they have not included that, but even that is also a use case, like inserting a card. It's like a complete login process, okay?
Yes.
Under login process, you start describing proper interactions.
Okay.
We are dealing only one particular scenario, right? This is related to patient registration process in hospital. Is that fine, Zubair?
Yeah, it's fine, it's fine.
I hope you are able to make this thing, or you want me to pick a different one?
No, this is fine. This is perfect. Has includes an extension.
Yes, true. So see, receptionist is a primary actor for us who will initiate these processes or use cases, like he can schedule patient appointment, schedule patient hospital admission, okay? Then he'll do registration also, patient hospital admission, file insurance forms, file medical reports. Now, patient's hospital admission is dependent on the registration part. Like only if he's a registered person, then only he can admit to one hospital, right?
Correct.
That's the reason includes. And scheduling an appointment or scheduling a hospital admission is independent, independent of patient registration. So usually if you're booking an appointment through calls or online, it's not mandatory that we are supposed to be a registered person, right? When we go to hospital, first we register and then we can proceed with the services. But for booking appointment, it's not mandatory, right?
Yeah.
That's the reason these are extents. Now, yeah, I want you to explain this process, Zubair. Why the enrollment or the includes process over here?
The thing patient hospital, it has two sub use cases. One is it can be an outpatient. Okay, that is a general admission, and other can be an inpatient. Now, if it's an inpatient, if the patient is admitted in hospital, then obviously you have to allot a room and a bed to the patient for him to stay overnight.
Exactly, exactly.
That reason, this includes like bed allotment.
Yes, yes, exactly. Now, what I want you to do is pick some random example like this, okay, from your end, both of you. I want you to pick some random example like this from Google and explain me.
Okay.
Okay. So maybe I want you to start. Zubair, I'll give you the control.
Yeah.
So you are the presenter now. I'm here, I'm here.
Ashwini, you can see my screen?
Yes, I'm able to see your screen.
Which one do we choose?
Anything is fine. Maybe some systems, online shopping or insurance related or banking applications, anything is fine.
So for this we have 4 use cases, 1, 2, 3, 4, and these are the actors who are accessing each of these use cases. Okay, now let's say for this actor, registered customer, what he can do is, the customer is registered, he can view the items or he can make the purchase. Okay, and this make purchase includes view items, because obviously without viewing we can't make a purchase. For that reason, this is included. Okay, and once you make a purchase, that means he has to go to a checkout. Because to pay through credit card or debit card, he has to check out, and for that reason, I mean, this use case is included when he makes a purchase. Okay, because to make a purchase, he has to view it and then proceed to checkout. Okay,
Exactly.
this is the process for the registered customer. Okay, now for the new customer who is not registered, he can just view and he can register if he wants to register and make purchases.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And then all are related to this web customer. Web customer is something like we users. Okay, we can be either a registered customer or we can be a customer.
Exactly. It should be this way. First, it starts with web customer. So a web customer can either be a registered one or a new customer.
Okay.
And then they start all these use cases, and at the back end, these 4 actors are helping them to proceed with their use cases.
So these are secondary actors who are helping them. This is
got it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Pick some more. I mean, one more example.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, just a second. Any questions, Shola? Shola, are you there? Hello?
I'm here.
Shola?
I'm here.
Yeah, any questions?
No, it's fine.
Okay, fine. Carry on, Zubair.
This is the next example, that is a university registration system. In this we can see...
I'm not able to see that.
Okay, is it small?
No, I'm still able to see the same example. Why didn't you click on view image? Yeah, now I'm able to see. Just perfect.
Okay, I clicked on this. Now is it fine?
Fine, but it is not including includes and excludes, right? Pick something which has got all these things together.
Yeah. Oh, this is. This is another use case that has includes and extend. Okay, so now we can see there are 4 actors. Okay, the first one is a minor passenger. Okay, and passengers can be 2 types. One is a minor passenger and the passenger with special needs. Okay, so all this belongs to an actor passenger. And now a tour guide is also another actor who can also be a passenger.
True.
Okay, now the main responsibilities of the passenger is he can check in, individual check-in, okay, and he can do the security process, that is security cleaning. Okay, 2 responsibilities.
Yeah, you can undergo these 2 things.
These 2 things. Okay. Now this individual check-in, once he checks in, the next use case is baggage check-in. So after he checks in, the next process is the baggage check-in because only once you check in, the next thing that has is the baggage. The baggage has to be screened, and it has to go through the process. So this is independent of
but
the
it's
individual.
not mandatory. Yeah, because you may or may not carry your bags.
Okay, you may, correct. You may not carry the bag, so that's fine. Okay, now in this individual check-in, this has this consists of 2 subcases. One is a counter check-in, or one is a kiosk check-in. Kiosk check-in is you can just go and do a check. One is on the counter. Counter check-in. Then counter check-in again handling session, the same thing as we know, as we see
exactly.
here. Because when you go to the counter, you have to give your baggage after you check in, and then the process starts, the handling process. And the kiosk also, we have this baggage handling, because this baggage handling is independent of the check-ins.
True. Yes.
For that reason, this is marked as extend. And then a tour guide, we have a group check-in because tour guide comes with a different people, set of people, and that's the reason we have a group check-in. And once group check-in means like each and every individual is again separately checked in. So that's the reason this is included. Even though it's a group, each and every individual is screened separately. That is, this is how it works.
Yes, exactly. So based on these understandings and using these 4 notations, I want you to come up with the use case diagrams for your own project-related scenarios, like library management process. And for you, Shola, I want you to look into some claim processes, okay, and come up with the use case diagram. Okay. Using Gliffy.com.
You say what?
Gliffy, G-L-I-F-F-Y, Gliffy.com. Is that fine?
Okay.
And for you, Zubair?
Yeah, it's fine, perfectly fine. I'll do it for my project.
It's same as Sudoku, okay? You just need to drag and drop these stencils, the notations, and join them according to our requirements.
Perfect.
So if you have any questions, we'll discuss on this use cases tomorrow. And if you're through with all your questions, we'll start with sequence diagram or we'll start with class diagrams.
Class diagrams, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And for both of you, one assignment. It's on top priority. Okay. Once you're through with use case diagrams, you people are supposed to explain me what is a sequence diagram. Zubair, you're going to explain me a sequence diagram, and Shola, you're going to explain me collaboration diagram.
Okay.
These 2 are interlinked, okay? If you're through with interaction, you can easily get collaboration. So, like, I'll be concentrating on your explanation skills.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
You want me to show, you want me to give a hint how to proceed with?
Yeah. The sequence diagram? No, it's fine. I know about the sequence diagram. I can try and explain.
Okay. Okay, good. Good. So you'll be working on sequence, and Shola, you'll be working on collaboration diagrams. So after this use case diagrams, if at all, if you don't have any questions on use case diagrams, we'll go with sequence and collaboration, then we'll finish class diagrams. Okay?
Perfect. Yeah. So that is first we have to draw the use cases and then proceed on with explaining the sequence diagram.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
Perfect.
Okay. Fine, then we'll meet tomorrow a little later. Like as per your convenience, we are meeting after half an hour. So that.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Actually,
Yeah.
can you check your email if you have received the email?
Okay, just give me a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
So
So,
your voice recorded one, right? Yeah, I'll go through with that and then I'll get back to you. Okay?
okay.
Yeah, fine then.
Yeah, fine.
Bye for now. Take care. Yeah, bye. Bye, Arjun.